once or twice.
Pickle Man.
He was stabbed.
Oh, Dan, what do you see is now I mentioned you'll see him someday. He drives all around the city and all suburbs, lands to shore. He's a white like rental, what do you call it, like a U-Haul van, but it's all white and it's a picture of a dancing pickle on the side. And he sells
his branding.
Well, he sells pickles and horseradish and deviled eggs to bars. And, well, he goes into the bars and he tries to sell. He goes, "Hey, we can do a comedy show here. You guys see this guy? He looks like he has the body of the Philly fanatic with a Rod Stewart wig." And this sounds like I'm making this up.
No, you're not at all.
I believe you, but it does sound like an otherworldly character.
Well, on stage, you know when you go on the boardwalk and you see old people riding that three-wheeled bicycle on the street? Well, he has one. Only instead of a seat, he has a toilet. He rides around on a toilet bike in the hall, the comedy club. Then he gets off and how old is this song? But he goes, "Poop, there it is." Poop. And that song, the song parodies 35 years ago.
That was playing during the Bronco chase, I think.
Right. Yeah. And it's funny. He calls me up. He goes, "Hey, you working this week?" I go, "Yeah." And he goes, "For who?" And I tell him who. And he goes, "Who books that? Why don't they book me?" I thought, saying, "Did you ever watch your act? You have a toilet bike." And well, anyway, this story's not telling. I'm not telling sales at school. It was in the freaking paper about, I don't know, 8 years ago. It made headlines in Philadelphia saying local comedians stabbed in neck. Right?
Neck. I didn't know that.
Right. And here in
a thin piece of wood, right?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Nice.
In Port Richmond neighborhood in Philadelphia, it's predominantly like Polish and Irish neighborhood. There's no real minorities there. It's well,
heaven.
Yeah.
No, joking.
Said Polish.
Oh my god. Yeah. So I could feel intellectually superior too.
Okay, there you go.
So he said he was stopped down there, and he said 2 Puerto Ricans came up and stabbed him in the neck and ran off. Well, cops know this stuff, right? Bullshit right away. It's so obvious. It's like the husband going, "I don't know, my wife said she's going to go for a jog at 3 a.m. Like, it's so obvious.
Was it before or after Josie Smollett?
Yeah, right. So here, and he was on the news interview, and he had a big bandage on his neck, right? And so I saw him like the next day, and you could stand there. I'm thinking that you're like, Dracula, right? I think I saw the look. You cut yourself shaving,
right?
Well, I don't know how he got away with this. So they filed a police report. The cops were looking for 2 Puerto Rican guys who stabbed pickle salesmen, right?
That's the episode title. 2 Puerto Ricans who stabbed a pickle salesman.
Right there. The story of.
So about 2 days later, the cops interrogate you, like put the heat lamp on his pickle juice, right? and he admitted he's a bookie, and he pulled up to a bar down on off Aramingo Avenue in the middle of Port Richmond, and he owed somebody $500 because he used to pay him off, and he didn't have it. And the guy goes, "You better pay me," and he put a screwdriver or a butter knife to his right. And he gave whatever he had, but also I don't know how the cops were even involved in it. But it just let this discrepancy. Can I pay you in pickles? All right.
I also like that this guy slings 3 things: pickles, deviled eggs, and comedy nights.